back to the channel. I haven't picked up the vlog camera in about a week and a half. I got back from the cruise, just kind of took a break from vlogging. Not that I really vlogged that much on the cruise. As you guys know, the cruise vlog was like maybe 15 minutes long, but that's just because I was spending time with friends and trying to live in the moment and so on and so forth. So got back from the cruise and life has been like slightly chaotic, just with catching up on work and personal stuff going on, and this class for school has been absolutely insane. The marketing class that I'm in, about 75% of it is group project work, and the group that I'm working with for the projects, bless their hearts, they are the sweetest people. We work really well together, but I don't know if it's the class or this group in particular, but it's just like a little bit high maintenance. So we're like constantly meeting, constantly working, which is fine. Like I would prefer to do that and get a good grade than a group that slacks off, but it just means that I had to like really dive in on schoolwork this class, this 7 weeks in particular. So that's where I've been, but I decided to pick up the camera today and vlog. I'm not sure if this is going to be a little day in my life or a few days in my life. I'm thinking a few days because I want to get like a long vlog up for you guys, and I'm headed out of town this weekend, so I won't be able to vlog. I'm headed to I almost said Jersey City. Headed to Ocean City, New Jersey, because I'm going on like a little weekend trip with my boyfriend and some of his family, so I'm not gonna like vlog that trip for obvious reasons, but then I'll pick up the camera and like vlog once I get back from that. So I'm trying to think of any other like life updates that I can give you guys since I haven't picked up the camera since the cruise. But I think that that's literally it. Like I said, I've been like nose down in the books for school. Work has been really chaotic. Toured some more apartments this past weekend in Jersey City, so I'm gonna have a Jersey City apartment hunting tour video up for you guys shortly. I was actually just making the pros and cons list for each apartment building because I want to like be able to share my opinion, the pros of each building, the cons of each building, price point, stuff like that. So I want to make sure I have all the information correct before I film it. But that will be coming soon, and I'm very excited to share it because Jersey City has been such an interesting experience as far as touring apartments goes and exploring the area and stuff like that. So I think that'll be a fun video. And then I'm gonna have to start touring apartments in Williamsburg soon. A lot of the units aren't like opened up for my specific time frame yet, so we've had to wait like a few more weeks to a month before the apartments in our time frame open up, which has been a little frustrating because I'm such a type A person where I just want to have a lease signed like literally right now to know where I'm going, when I'm going, so I can give like this apartment building my move out date. They can start having people tour, like so on and so forth. But I just wanted to pick up the camera like I said and say welcome back to the channel. I have been cracking away at schoolwork today. A lot of the stuff that I have due this week is actually due tomorrow, so I took a look at it today. Today's Wednesday, so I'm a little late to the game, and it turns out a lot of the stuff that's due tomorrow is actually a lot of work, and I didn't realize it was going to be like that because normally when we have just discussion posts and a quiz due in a week, the discussion post isn't that much. It's like curating a response to some sort of prompt that the teacher picks and then using references and resources and citations and stuff like that, which I am so used to at this point that I could do it in my sleep. But she decided to throw a curveball this week and make this whole elaborate discussion post assignment where I literally have to like write an article, then I have to share 3 articles, and I have to like customize stuff and like do this whole thing. And so now I'm really kicking myself because I wish I had looked at that on Sunday so I could be doing it throughout this whole week rather than having to scramble to do it in a day and a half. So like half today and tomorrow. Guess that was my own doing. I really have no one to blame for that but myself. So I've been doing that today. I also took the quiz. The quiz was also very hard this week and I was not expecting it. So that's where we're at with school today. We are struggling, but I just ran downstairs because I got a package from Lululemon. Not sponsored, although I wish. That would be a literal dream brand to work with considering half my wardrobe is also Lululemon, like my workout drawer. So I don't know if these are the right ones. Yeah, they are. They just feel different than my others. So I invested in another pair of Lululemon Align biker shorts. I've just come to the realization that the only outfits that I've been wearing this summer have been workout outfits, hence me wearing this Halara dress for like the 17th time this summer since I got it, and I only got it a month ago. So there's that. So I decided when I got back from my trip, like my cruise, I was like, I need to invest in some more workout outfits because that's all I've been wearing, and me just spending money on like non-athletic outfit items for the summer isn't practical because I haven't been wearing like real outfits other than when we go out to dinner or like out at night, which is very rarely. So I bought a new pair of Lululemon Align biker shorts, either the 6-inch ones. I have these in black and I have them in a green color, and I decided to get them in black again because I feel like it's just a good color to have in the closet. I got these in a size 6. I'm pretty sure my other ones were a size 4, but I feel like I need to size up in Lululemon now. I just feel like a lot of my Lululemon stuff is becoming a little bit like tighter on me, which is fine because they are leggings and biker shorts, but I just want it to be a comfortable type of fit. So got that, and then I have more things coming in the mail today. I bought 2 books off Amazon. Shocker, she's a book buying queen nowadays. So once those get here, I'll like unbox and show you guys those as well, but that's all for now. All right, I have a little break from work, meaning I have a gap between meetings. So I have to run to the post office and drop off some Poshmark packages, and then I think I'm gonna run to Trader Joe's. I ran out of like dinner food for the week. I have sides. I have like sweet potatoes, broccoli, all that, but I don't have like a protein or pasta or literally anything of that sort. So I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner, and then I may just walk around for a little bit. I have like an hour break in between meetings, so I'm just gonna use this time to get outside, get my errands done, get some fresh air, and then I'll probably come back, sit on meetings, work on schoolwork, the whole 9 yards. It's a very exciting day over here, as it is every work week. Just got back from Trader Joe's, and I'm gonna do a little grocery haul. I also got some flowers to fill up my vase. First things first, I got new bread because the bread that I have in the fridge is kind of crusty, which is really gross. It doesn't have mold on it, but it definitely needs to be replaced. Then we have some bananas for smoothies and fruit bowls in the morning. Have some raspberries for fruit bowls in the morning. Have an orange for this little cocktail that I want to make. Fun fact, I don't actually like oranges, but in this cocktail it's pretty good. Then I bought some chicken for dinner tonight. Last but not least, I got some roasted garlic hummus because I actually just finished the hummus that I had in my fridge today. That is the little grocery haul. Right now, I'm gonna try to take these and make them look pretty in this vase. I think that honestly I may have too many flowers here, but we'll see. Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. This is already a mess. We're all like for the things I don't together. If you're a florist, look away. This is about to get ugly. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. Okay, made the little bouquet of flowers. It's not the ugliest thing I've ever seen, but by all means it is not the cutest bouquet of flowers I've ever seen either. May just stick to buying the actual mix of flowers rather than trying to do it myself, because this low-key just looks like weeds. Like, it looks like I went out to a little field, picked up a clump of grass, and put it in a vase. But here we have it. And then I had some leftovers, so I put it in another one, which is over here, in a water glass, because I need to buy a second vase. Guys, we're trying to get rid of the AC unit and there's a bird underneath it. I'm gonna be locked in my room so that when the bird goes flying. No, literally.
No, I'm gonna need you to do window duty, because when I'm back here poking it, I'm also not simultaneously gonna be close enough to the window to close it.
Okay. I'm scared. Wait, I want to move before you poke it. I don't want to be anywhere near that. I'm scared. Did you get it?
No, it's literally not. Oh shit, it's on an egg right now.
I told you it was nesting.
Oh, it's nesting.
Wait, what do we do?
Sucks.
What do we do? Wait, guys, we're trying to get this AC unit out of my window and there's literally a bird underneath it laying an egg. You know what? It's funny because I keep so one keeps trying to lay an egg on this windowsill, and every time I see it with something in its mouth, I smack the window because I don't want it under my AC unit. Why mine of everyone else's? That's crazy. I can't believe there's a bird under the AC unit. If it didn't have an egg, I wouldn't feel as bad. These people across the way from me with their window open are probably like, these doofuses. So this little bird has an egg underneath it. And we have to get the AC unit from the window. It is almost 2 p.m. and this is the first time I'm picking up the camera today. So let me just start off by apologizing for that because it has been a chaotic morning / day with school and work and stuff like that. I had this assignment that was due for school today, and I think I mentioned this yesterday, but I had just looked at it yesterday, and it happened to be like the lengthiest assignment for literally no reason. So I've spent like literally the entire morning working on that, and then I've had meetings for work, so I just like haven't had time to pick up the camera. But now we're picking it up, better late than never, I suppose. And while I have the camera up and running and while I have my phone here, I thought I would like implement this little segment into this vlog. I haven't been doing this in the recent months, but I have been doing it on my own, just not sharing it with YouTube. I figured I'd share my July goals with you guys and then set some August goals. It is currently July 28th, so by the time you guys see this, it'll be probably the beginning of August, or at least like the very end of July. So I figured I'd walk you guys through my July goals, whether or not I accomplished them, and then some goals that I want to set for August. I'm gonna pop the goals up on either side of the screen so you guys can see what I'm seeing on my iPhone, and then just kind of go through it. So the first goal that I had is to hit 3,800 subscribers on YouTube. I'm pretty sure as of today I'm at like 4,075 or something of that sort. I'll have to double check, but I'm like well past 3,800 subscribers. I didn't think I'd be hitting 4,000 subscribers this month, which is crazy. So thank you guys, to everyone that subscribed to my channel, to everyone that supported since day one, to all the new faces, welcome. I'm just like very excited for that, and the fact that I didn't even expect to hit 3,800 subscribers and then ended up hitting 4,000 is crazy. Next was to read 4 books. I definitely did that. I think I read 5 or 6. I might also share like the books that I read this month in this vlog, just because I haven't been doing that either, and I figured it would just be a fun little segment to share since I haven't been sharing it and you guys love the book content. Next is to get my credit card bill down. I'm not going to share the amount. I'm going to cover it up on the screen just because I don't think that that is information that needs to be shared on the internet. Not that my credit card bill is anything insane, it's just personal, and that is that. But I wanted to get it down to a certain amount or below a certain amount, and I definitely did that. It took a lot of hard work and effort and restraint from buying things, but I need to focus on not spending so much and like not charging everything to my credit card. Need to get a better habit of that. So I did this 1 brand deal on YouTube. I didn't do that this month, although I had 2 last month, so I like kind of set this to be like optimistic about it, but I knew it probably wouldn't happen because brand deals come and go and are very like not consistent right now for me. But when I get them, I'm obviously very grateful for every single one that I get and all the brands that want to work with me and stuff like that. So I didn't do a brand deal on YouTube this month. And then the last one was to travel to 1 new place. I put this on here because I knew it was gonna happen and I just like was very excited about it. I did travel to Bermuda. So we hit the first one, second one, third one. We didn't do the brand deal on YouTube, but we did do the last one. So I accomplished the majority of the goals this month, which makes me very happy and very excited. I like setting goals that are like super realistic, but also goals that challenge myself. So I feel like these are good examples of goals that I can set to not only achieve, but also to push myself to work hard. Now we're gonna do August goals. First goal that I'm gonna have for August, I think, is to hit 4,200 subscribers on YouTube. I feel like I always put a subscriber goal on my goal list because it like pushes me to push out more content on YouTube and like to grow this channel and stuff like that. So I just always put like a subscriber goal in there. It's just something to try to strive for. I do want to do one brand collaboration on YouTube this month. Oh, I want to visit one new city that I haven't been to. I'm also doing that, so that's going to be easy to check off, but I'm just excited for it, so I'm going to put it on there. Stay tuned for whatever city I'm visiting. You'll have to subscribe to the channel. Stick around because I'm definitely going to vlog that weekend, of course, but I've never been to the city that I'm going to, or I have been, but only for lacrosse, so I never like got a chance to actually explore, and I'm very excited for it. And it's a quick little trip from the city, so I wonder if you guys can guess where I'm going. Next is to focus on my health. I just want to start like eating better and watching what I'm eating and watching what I'm like putting on my skin and in my body and drinking and all of that stuff. So I just want to, I know it's a very broad goal and it's kind of hard to measure focus on your health, but I think that it's just a mindset that I need to develop, that my health is important and I need to really like get it in check. So focus on my health. Fifth goal, I don't want to set a book goal this month just because I don't feel like it. Oh, I want to find an apartment. That is a goal. Find apartment to move to. Hopefully that'll happen this month. It really has to, or else I am screwed and have nowhere to live at the end of September. So find an apartment to move to. That is definitely something that I need to do. Declutter my apartment. I'm gonna be selling a lot of stuff on Facebook Marketplace and just giving stuff away, like books that I'm not reading anymore or don't want to have, clothes that I'm not wearing / can donate, a bunch of stuff that I'm just like not going to bring to the new apartment with me. So I'm not going to bring a good amount of stuff because I'm just going to end up buying new stuff. I need to buy, like, it's going to be me and my boyfriend, so we need to not only like buy stuff that we're going to agree on and like that we like together, but also doubles of things. Like I only have single items, if that makes sense. Like I need to get rid of my nightstand because that doesn't have a matching pair and I don't even really like that nightstand anymore. I'm gonna get rid of my desk because I want to get like a better one. I'm gonna get rid of this dining room table most likely and the chairs. I'm gonna get rid of that little table thing that sits under the window by the bathroom because I've been meaning to get rid of that for months anyways. And the bed is going bye-bye, but the bed is going in the trash because it is a mess and it's not gonna get out of this apartment in one piece. And then I'm getting rid of the dresser because it is quite literally broken. So there's no need to bring a broken dresser into another apartment. So I'm basically getting rid of a lot of my furniture other than like the chair, this white IKEA piece because it can be used as like a TV stand, my kitchen appliances and stuff like that. But I'm getting rid of like a lot of stuff in my apartment, which means I need to start decluttering in August so that I don't feel as stressed out in September when it comes time to actually leave this place and clean this place up and stuff like that. Those are all the goals that I'm going to set for August. We have 6 good goals here. Very excited for them. I think August is going to be kind of like a cleaning type month, like cleaning mind, cleaning soul, cleaning apartments, physical space, like so on and so forth. So I'm excited to work on these goals, achieve them, and just like really challenge myself in August. All right, next up, let's do the books that I read in July because we read some good ones this month, guys. We read some 4 stars, we read some 5 stars. We also read some 3 stars. I lied, we didn't read any 5 stars this month. I thought we did, but the majority are 4 or 3. So here you have it. Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I started it at the very end of June, like the last day of June, so I'm just gonna count it as a July read, and then I finished it July 6th. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. I know that so many people loved this book and gave it 5 stars, but I just thought that certain aspects of this book were really weird for me. Let me read you my review. I said, I wanted to give this book a higher rating, but couldn't. Love Emily Henry's writing style, but I felt like the storyline for this book was kind of boring and was missing something. Also was weirded out by the relationship between Nora and Libby, which they're sisters, just to give that background information. Libby called her sister Sissy the whole time, and I just thought that their relationship was like a little too close for comfort. Granted, I've never been in the situation that they've been in, but I know for a fact that I don't call my sister Sissy, and like I use her name or like her nickname, but not Sissy. I just thought that that was weird, so I thought the sister dynamic was weird. I thought the storyline of the book was kind of boring. Like they could have juiced it up a little bit. There could have been some plot twists. There could have been some juicy gossip, some juicy content, but it just wasn't hitting for me the way that it was hitting for other people. So gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Next book was The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. This is an older book that came out like years ago, I think literally 2010 or something, so it is definitely on the older side. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I said, one of the creepiest books that I've ever read. If you like haunted / paranormal vibes, this is for you. Definitely was a creepy book to the point where I was like, I need to not read this alone by myself in my apartment, and I need to have all the lights on when I go to bed. I literally stayed up and watched TV till like 2 a.m. the night I finished this book, and then kept the TV on for the rest of the night because I was spooked out. So if you don't like paranormal stuff, I don't like paranormal stuff. I used to think it was very funny to watch it and then freak myself out. Don't think it's funny anymore. Don't enjoy it. So I did not enjoy this book. Didn't know it was going to be paranormal vibes, but it definitely was. So if you like that kind of stuff, it's for you. If you don't, it's not for you. It wasn't for me. Will be giving the book away because I do not want that energy in my apartment. Next book that I read is Prodigy. This is the second book in the Legend series, which is like a sci-fi type series. It gives the Hunger Games. It's a young adult series and it reads like young adult for sure. Like it's not written very maturely. Is that the word? Like it's not written like an adult book, if that makes sense. So it's an easy read. I didn't give this book a review on Goodreads, but I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I just feel like if you want the review for the series, go look at the first review I gave for the first book on Goodreads because I gave it a pretty accurate review. This is just like the second book in the series. And I think the series is fun to read overall. Like I said, it gives Hunger Games vibes, and that was like what I was looking for when I picked up this series. So overall, I feel like I succeeded in picking the correct book to read. And I liked the second one just as much as I liked the first one. Next book I read was Phantom Limb by Lucinda Berry. Lucinda Berry is one of my favorite psychological thriller authors because she's either a retired psychologist or she currently works in the psychology field. So she uses, I think, like past experiences that she's experienced as a psychologist to write these books, which I think is very interesting because it makes the books seem very realistic. But this book was a little bit too realistic for my liking and it was very disturbing. Pretty much any trigger warning that you could ever think of for a book is in this book. I'm just gonna give you guys that forewarning. I'm not gonna like go out of my way to recommend this book. In fact, pick this book up on your own without my recommendation because I'll be getting rid of this book as well. It just kind of was like very disturbing for me. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I said, please don't read this without looking up all of the trigger warnings, emphasis on all, because there are a lot. Had mixed feelings about whether or not I actually liked this book. From a story perspective, I wasn't a huge fan, but from a psychology perspective, I was really interested in it. AKA, if you're not into psychology, you probably wouldn't be into this book. Like, I find studying different disorders and different psychological disorders and stuff like that very fascinating because that's what I majored in college, and it's always been something that I've been super interested in. If you're not a psychology major, you're not a social worker, you're not a sociology major, and you don't find like disorders fascinating, you probably wouldn't like this book and you would probably just straight up find it disturbing, which I kind of did. But I found the disorder perspective and like the perspective of the patient with the disorder very fascinating, which is why I gave it 3 out of 5 stars and didn't give it a lower rating. So that's my opinion on that book. Last book that I read in the month of July is A Court of Thorns and Roses, the first book in the series. Guys, I'm finally getting around to it. I'm so excited. Basically, this book like took me on a roller coaster ride because the first half of the book I thought was kind of boring, and I was just kind of reading it like, what's the storyline for this book? What's the point of this book again? And found myself literally rereading the back of the book to try to figure out where it was even going. And I've heard that a lot when I picked up this book. Like, I heard a lot of people say that the first book is the worst and it's the hardest to get through because it's just kind of slow. So I knew what I was getting into and I knew that I had to power through to get to the good part. So I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, and my review on Goodreads was, this book took a lot of dedication to finish, mainly because the first half of the book leaves you thinking, wait, what's the point of the series again? What's the storyline? You power through the slow first half, the second half is 100% worth it. It makes up for it. I've heard the first book is the slowest / worst of the series, so I'm excited for the next 4. Literally placed in order for the second book 2 minutes after I finished reading the first book. That's how good the second half of the book was. First half of the book I'd give 3 out of 5 stars. The second half of the book was like 4.5 out of 5 stars. Therefore, I gave the book 4 stars overall. I've heard the second book in the series is the best out of all 5 of them. So I literally think it just got delivered, which means I need to run downstairs and get it. But yeah, that was my review on A Court of Thorns and Roses. Excited to read the rest of the series because it's just different than what I normally read. And Sarah J. Maas knows how to write a good book. Clearly. So that's all my books for July. I'm excited to see what I end up reading in August. Definitely the second book of A Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm reading Hotel Nantucket right now. And then I need to read whatever book club book my book I need to read whatever book my book club book. I need to read whatever book my book club picks next. Right now, our book club book is the Hotel Nantucket. So whatever we pick next, I'll have to read it in the month of August as well. Definitely like 3 books in the month of August at the very least, but I didn't want to set a goal for it because I didn't want to feel pressured. That is it for my little goal review, for my book review. I know I don't do these every month, but I thought that this month it could be kind of fun because I feel like summer goals are always different than like winter and fall goals, and they're a little more exciting and they're a little more practical. So there you have it. Ran downstairs the second I finished filming that little book segment. We got the 3rd book to the Legend series and then the 2nd book to A Court of Thorns and Roses. Excited to read both. Getting ready to finish my homework still because I haven't finished it yet. But before I do that, I did want to just give a quick update on the bird situation from last night because we were able to get the air conditioning unit without disturbing the bird and its egg. Don't worry, we didn't kill the bird, we didn't kill the egg, none of that. It was just like a tricky situation to figure out how to get the air conditioning unit off of the window without the bird like flying in my apartment or without touching the egg or any of that sort. But the bird and the egg are both gone as of this morning, even though we removed the air conditioning unit last night. So I'm assuming the bird took the egg and it flew somewhere with it, if it can even do that. I have no clue. So just wanted to give an update for that because that was a pretty interesting experience last night. We didn't think that we would be doing like a air conditioning unit removal with a little bird twist done in there. I didn't think I'd be doing that. So that's the update on that. Okay, I'm getting ready to head to Cycle Bar, do a little cycling class. Shorts are the Lululemon biker shorts that I showed you guys yesterday. I don't know why my mind just went blank there. Top is from Amazon. I can have both linked below. Wearing my custom shoes from Nike, Aritzia TNA socks, hair in a pony. I'm ready to get this workout in. I'm back from Cycle Bar. I took a shower, ate dinner, and I'm getting ready to head to Williamsburg. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. The class was really good. We had a sub. Not that I really even knew who the normal person in that time slot was because I don't go that often, but she was really good. And I think she originally teaches in the Tribeca studio, but she's switching to the East Village location soon, and I definitely take her class again. Like, she just had such good energy. The music was a little weird, but like, it's something I can look past, you know what I mean? I feel like if you find a good instructor, that's the key to success with Cycle Bar. Like I said, heading off to Williamsburg for the night, so I wanted to go ahead and end off this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you're not subscribed already. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.